Okay, so here we are with our friend Hampton, and one of the things we talk about, what this all involves, dog behavior modification, has to do with leadership. So we talk about putting a dog, he's either under our supervision with a leash and collar on, or he's in a crate. Those are the only two places a dog can be. If you use the crate correctly, meaning the dog, all his needs are met, meaning he pees, he poops, he exercises. The only place we give a dog a morsel of food, is in his crate, which is his den. So when the humans get away from the fact that this is a cage, it's not a cage. It's like your bedroom or your car or some place where you feel comfortable and secure. Dogs can't take care of this expansive, whether it's a house, an apartment, they just can't do it. They can't be looking out the window. So what we're going to do is Ashley's going to get up off her couch and she's going to walk over because she wants to interact with her dog. She opens the crate, but she don't let the dog out. She corrects him slightly with the crate door, a little good. When he backs up, she says, okay, okay, and he comes out. So behavior has to be physically corrected, unfortunately, at least in my very humble opinion, meaning treats does not solve that problem. Then what you see Ashley does, the first thing she does is picks up her leash and she's relaxed. There's no tension. When there's tension, she'll snap the leash a little. So the dog now wants to explore all the odor on this carpet. And when he does, when he pulls, she'll correct. But right now, she doesn't. So if you see our bodies are, because the dog is cueing on our movement, everything, from eye contact, everything, every step you make, the dog cues on. So if you notice, there's no stress on the dog. If he goes to explore, she corrects when he does, but he's not, because we've already taught him this very basic behavior. So he pulls, she corrects. If he pulls, then he comes back. So this is huge. Then she can drop the leash and say, okay, and then she forgets him. And then she goes about her business. And oddly, now the dog goes exploring, but she's actually following the leader. And that's what dogs do. They follow the leader. Unless they think they're the leader, then everything gets discombobulated. So that's it. So now Ashley's doing her housework or whatever. In fact, just for the hell of it, let's start that vacuum and see the dog's reaction to the vacuum. Excuse me, my house is a mess. And this is what we do. We don't get stuck into the dog's mental state of mind. Meaning we can't explain, and I will see, my guess is, it's going to be a little afraid. When a vacuum goes on, it's a high screeching noise. Notice the dog Hampton is just floating around. Now when the vacuum starts, we'll see his reaction. Which isn't bad. Go ahead and vacuum a little. Vacuum a little while you got it on, for Christ's sake. Go ahead. Just a little. So the dog, look, he's not running, so that's fine. Now he's back to sniffing. All right, that's good. So one thing that was a perfect reaction to the vacuum, and what has to be understood, when a dog is sniffing, this dog Hampton is doing what every dog is supposed to do. It's inspecting its environment using its nose, because this is a new environment. So when he went to your house or any house, his job, this is how he does. Now she just stepped on the leash, because he's getting a little out of where we don't want him. We don't want him in the kitchen, so we bring him out here. So this is low energy. Now we're teaching boundaries. His tail is up. And this is how a dog surveys. So rather than humans looking around and opening refrigerators, they don't know any of this. So he just is wondering what these dog odors are. So he's hunting around for clues and boundaries. And we have to set them for him. So I'm going to cut, and then we're going to take him outside and do a little bit of our leash work, which means he'll sit, stay. Now he's inspecting the couch. If he goes on it, guess what? I'm going over there, picking up the leash and correcting him. And we're ignoring him, kind of. All right, I'm going to cut and we're going outside. All right, now we're ready for our walk. So now that the leash is always on, it doesn't represent anxiety to the dog when you go pick it up. Notice the dog's looking up at Ashley because he's waiting for a clue, or a cue, I should say. And the cue is going to be her left foot moving, and she's going to come out the door. Go ahead. And the dog comes, and you just keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, snap. She snapped a little because he started pulling. He might be afraid of that flag. He doesn't know any of this. You know that this is a flag. To him, it's a monster blowing in the wind. Make a left. See how relaxed she is? Good, good. Good, because if keep going. You don't want him running away. So we look at the leash, keep moving at a nice pace. We look at the leash as an indicator of where the dog's head is at. So if she didn't correct him, he would have ran away if he wasn't on a leash. make a right turn. And this is new, he's got to learn this. And he's happy. Make a right, go into the shade. Snap a little. Good. See the little snap and release. It's not you're not pulling. You make, yeah, slow down and ask him to sit. And then give him free time to go to the bathroom if he wants. So free time is psychological, not physical. She stands still. The trick is she stands still. Now the dog knows that it's still. Nothing changes. He can't pull. He can't go or get away 6 feet away from the leader. Right now in elementary school, this is 3rd grade. You people want the dog off a leash, running on the beach with a bandana and a frisbee. That's college level work. We got to be able to walk the dog across the